Welcome to Gibraltar, the sunniest place on earth. I think they call it. Though it's not really so sunny, but a little bit rain makes us grow. Today, we've been thinking to talk about a little bit about all the people we like and we don't like. What is it we like? We like nice people. We like people who help each other, which I've been seeing many of here. Grateful for that. And what more do we like? I love it when I see elder people holding hands. Gorgeous. I love it when young people hold each other. It's lovely. What is it we dislike? I dislike all the things in the newspapers, on the television, radio, so on, telling us now the IS has been doing that, the IRA has been doing this, the ETA has been doing that, killing a lot of children, killing a lot of women, killing a lot of innocent people, and feeling good about it. How do you feel, guys? Do you feel good about that? Well, if you're like me, I feel outrageous about it. I feel terrible about it. And I feel that my wheelchair is a hinder. Normally I can live with it, having to use the wheelchair, not being able to run or go. But when I see people molesting each other, being nasty to each other, then I just wish to get up out of the wheelchair and punch them until they are lying down. Now this is a psychology doctor talking to you. I shouldn't do that, I know. I should say like the others, oh yeah, but they had a bad childhood and they had this, that and the other, and that's why they have to react. My dear friends, I use a word I shouldn't use. Bullshit. I mean, as a child, I might have been abused. I might have been beaten up by the parents and everything. But once I'm an adolescent or an adult, I know what is right and what is wrong. If I then decide just to do the wrong stuff, because it pleases me, and doing it to people who haven't done anything, then I think you have lost the right to be treated decently. I've had many court cases, and in those court cases, the judge always knows, and the prosecutor and the lawyers always know that I'm trying to be honest and trying to do the right thing. So even if I have a client who wants me to defend him and help him, I always tell him, I will tell the truth. Yeah. And when I'm then standing there in the bench and telling the truth about, he had a bad childhood and he was obviously too stupid to learn anything when he grew up, then suddenly they don't want me to witness anymore because they realize, shit, this guy is going to tell the truth. But I'm always going to do that, no matter who threatens me or whatever they do. It's the same as I've just seen a video, a year old, I think, of two guys in America who simply were fed up with all the violence and all the stupidity and all those who protest against nothing just to have a reason to beat up each other. Two guys who stood up and said, no, now it's enough. And then went against a crowd of maybe 100 people. Alone, those two guys, with a stick and a shield. That's all they had. And then they started beating up those bastards. And people told him, you shouldn't feel good about it because that is something nasty. No, I think what the others are doing every single day, that is nasty. And that is not correct. We should not let them dominate. We should not let them go around and say, we own the world. I mean, there is a so-called religion saying that we will own the whole world and nobody's going to stop us anymore. And I'm afraid it's already too late. When I look in many countries where they have taken over, where they have blocked out in London complete parts of London where the police doesn't dare saying anything anymore. In France, in Germany, in Sweden, my home country. It's terrifying. I mean, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she has been chief of police there. And listening to her at times was terrible. Because those people, they know the law. And they know how to use and abuse the law against those who once have created the law in order to protect other people. Now, rape, death, abuse in any way, also on children, everything is happening and the authorities can hardly do anything anymore. I've been talking to police people and they say, Frank, we would love to go there and just beat them to hell. We can't, because then we land in jail. It's not them, no matter what they have done. It's we who are the bad guys. And I don't know if you can hear on my voice how serious I look at that. You see, I've got 6 children. I've got 12 grandchildren. Many of them still living in Sweden. It's only 2 of them living down here with me. I'm scared like hell that something might happen to my family. No matter what you think, but I love my family more than anything in the world. I just don't know what to do anymore. All I feel, well, we have many thousand viewers on my videos, on our videos, and all I feel is I can only appeal to you. When you see somebody lying, go to him and help him up. I have problems with my balance. I fell a couple of weeks ago, and within seconds there were 5-6 people there and helped me up. I almost cried out of pleasure, out of joy of seeing this form of helping. Do it. When you see somebody starting to beat up somebody else, call the police immediately, unless you are strong enough to go there and talk to them and say, hey, stop it. What the hell do you think you're doing? If you see groups of people who are nasty, call the police. Don't just turn around and say, the 11th command, this is not my deal. Just let me get away from it. Don't do that. Don't be such a damn coward. I can promise you, I'm sitting in a wheelchair, but if I get close to something like that, where somebody hits an innocent person, I'll be out of the wheelchair, even if I fall flat on my nose afterwards, and I give hell to these people, no matter how many they are. And that might be a death sentence, saying this on television. I don't care. I don't want to live in a world where everything is shit, where people come to me because they have such an anxiety of just going out on the street. I think this is terrifying. Please, please, take that guts you have somewhere inside of you, bring it up, and start showing those people that they can't do what the hell they want, that there are decent people around them who will stop them.